Brr, it's vlog day 815.
Good morning. It's Tuesday and I'm going to be teaching English today, just the afternoon. So the morning I still have to myself. And getting up early so I actually get some stuff done. It's practically dawn. It's a little after dawn, but still. Which is a decreasingly impressive statement, of course, as dawn continues to draw nearer and nearer to the hour that I naturally wake up anyways. But it's like 8 in the morning, which is a little bit earlier than I would usually like. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I don't know why that was two things in the end. And the debate is between working on the scattered random stuff that I need to get done or Agner's box this morning, and we'll just kind of see where my mentality is. That's how I'm making decisions this morning. And off we go. That was a lot of coffee. I gotta go teach English here in about all of 2 hours, something like that. So I need to get lunch on the way. Thankfully, I'm within walking distance of the metro that I need to take to get out of town, but also lunch, hopefully. There's a number of good spots over near Gare de Lyon, and I think I might just go to Gamel, which is in a really fun spot. It's under the Coulée Verte, which is basically like the park that inspired the High Line in New York. It's an old above ground rail line, bunch of really nice arches you'll see here in a second, and then they turned it into a park above. Below is a bunch of shops, galleries, and restaurants. So I really like their chicken fingers a lot. I'm gonna see if they'll make them for me though, because usually they're not on the lunch menu. But if I can get those, I don't know. I've just got this weird craving for chicken fingers lately, and I kind of want to see that through. So I'm gonna do that, hop on the metro, and get out of town. English teaching for me right now is purely on an as-needed basis. I told them not to schedule me because it was just a little bit too dramatic to schedule myself out for an entire year in advance, and just let her know that if she needs me, she can always let me know. It's kind of nice. Go out. It does feel like a very adult job to stand in front of a classroom and, although today I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. They're doing presentations on like selling themselves to get jobs or something, and which, yeah, I'm well prepared for that. It's just there are a couple missing items from like the teaching materials, so I'm gonna have to figure out what those are. But in the meantime, I need lunch, and then we'll figure that out. Not worried about it. This is in the guide as well as on Mapster if you're wondering how to get here. They were taking forever. It was like 15 minutes and they'd only given me the menu. So, for warning, if you want to go to Gamel, especially when they're just warming up, very slow service, but that's pretty normal for restaurants in France. I'm gonna go get something fast foodish at the train station and then hop on the RER, get out of town. I am so hungry. I'm just gonna get a burger. I needed that. I was so hungry. All right, off to the truly exciting portion of my day. Welcome to Nanterre. There's like nothing, there's nothing out here really. I gotta go teach English now. Like I said, apparently, you know, how to get a job. I haven't had to do it. I was just thinking when I was walking out here, I remember when I came out here, like a year and a half ago to do my first, basically to do a job interview. It was one of the last job interviews I've done in a really long time. I mean, I guess I've kind of interviewed for jobs since then, like had an interview to work with Insta3B more or less, but it was very, very different. This is like the last time I actually had to walk or go to a place where I needed a job, didn't know what was gonna happen, didn't know what the results were gonna, I don't know, just the stress. Needing to get a job, so I'm trying to channel that stress now to help impart it to these students so that they know just what kind of a hellish experience is waiting for them. Should be fun. All right, teaching done. My brain feels like hollowed out. I don't know what the expression is for what I'm feeling right now, but I mean, that was good, boring, just talking about, you know, job stuff. One of the interesting things, one of the recurring themes, no matter what the lesson is for the week, especially when we're teaching them how to better present, whether it's like today presenting themselves to try and get hired for a job or pitching a product or pitching a project, is always about story. It always comes down to like basic story elements. Your setup, your problem or conflict, your resolution, you know, and then denouement, your what did you learn? What came from that? So it's kind of helpful that most of my life, you know, is basically bent around storytelling already, because then I can try to use that in my English teaching. I was gonna say English teaching vocabulary, but that's ironically not the right word. Anyways, I need to eat something. I'm running on fumes. I had some smoothie left over in the fridge. I've been trying to add like fruit, vegetables, things into my diet, just kind of cram better things into my diet in hopes that it'll push not so good things out. And for those of you who are worried about the all fruit diet, that was a comment that I made one time just because I needed to, like, you know, get over a particular symptom of illness that eating a lot of fruit would help. I'm not on an all fruit diet anymore. That I've been asked that a number of times. That was just like a couple days. I did get a lot of comments though about how like I'd get canker sores and how that wasn't healthy, and I know it wasn't meant to last. This is an innocent juice. It's hard to see the label, I'm sure, now that I've gotten this far, but innocent smoothies. I like them. So what did I accomplish today? I finally got housing for my time in Los Angeles. Hopefully I have a friend who's looking to see if she can find me a place to stay for free while I'm in LA. But if not, I have a backup, which was an Airbnb, which was significantly cheaper than any of the hotels. Even though Patreon had blocks of hotels listed where they got a special deal, it was like double the price of the Airbnb that I got, when neither of them were exactly cheap. But it was definitely significant. I mean, half the price is significantly cheaper. So there's that. I got that out of the way. I got a lot of admin stuff done, responded to some, you know, comments and emails and stuff. I feel like I'm fairly caught up on the email and messages front, although there are a bunch of new ones on Instagram today that I'll get to here shortly. But if you've sent me an email, I found one from July. Sorry about that. If you've sent me an email that I haven't gotten back to, you know, I guess maybe try me again. I'm not sure. Sorry. Obviously, if it's been within the last few days, give me some time. But feeling fairly on top of all of that. Tomorrow, I'm going to see Natasha. We're going to have another lunch and reading date. Last time we just had lunch together, but she's really trying to get me to calm the heck down. And so we're going to sit down and read. I downloaded Ernest Hemingway's A Movable Feast because I've never read it, which is going to come as a shock to some of you, I'm sure. But I realized that I've been likened to Ernest Hemingway a number of times by random people. I'm not saying that I liken myself to him, but people generally tell me either I should read Ernest Hemingway or I am like Ernest Hemingway, or something about how Ernest Hemingway is far superior to me, or a combination of the three. And fair enough, I just have never gotten around to it. Maybe because I feel like I've been pressured into it. But my friend Yvonne downloaded it, and she might be coming to visit. If you remember, she's the first person who came to visit me when I first moved in a year and a half ago, and I haven't seen her since. Hoping that she does come for a visit, and if she does, we can have a book club, and it will be glorious. All that to say, today was a very boring, standard, just getting stuff done, doing some work kind of day. A couple things I wish I would have gotten done as far as like I need to go to my bank, but they're closed by now, so I'll just try to do that tomorrow. And I also need to go talk to the French government about how much they're going to kick me in the face with taxes, which is going to be great. I'm really excited about that. So, you know, just trying to line my ducks up just so they can get stomped on. But life is good. Overall, life is really, really good. Good coffee this morning, you know, good if boring English lessons. The team out at SESI is a lot of fun. It was good to get caught up with them. I haven't seen them all summer. And, you know, overall, I have nothing to complain about. This weekend's gonna be a very busy weekend as well, so I don't know. I'm just rambling now. I still don't know if I'm gonna go for a run or make food. I'm leaning kind of towards making food because maybe if I drink some more of this, I might have enough energy for a run, and then, because if I eat first, I'm not gonna go for a run. Yeah, let's go for a run. Definitely should go for a run.